It's the final qualification match of today before we head to some awards. Over on the Blue Alliance, there's some fuel flying up towards that boiler. And we got one autonomous gear scored on the Blue Alliance side, bringing their score up to 71. There's one fuel cell scored by the Blue Alliance, bringing them to a score of 76 total. Red Alliance, 55 after they get their first rotor up and spinning. 21-point differential, not very common differential we have in this. Usually running on even scores of 5 unless we get some fuel involved. But now the Blue Alliance and the Red Alliance are both spinning up rotor number 2. So they've maintained that 21-point difference, matching each other gear for gear. Blue Alliance slightly ahead as far as gear count. They're up to 2 out of 4 for rotor number 3. Red Alliance starting to gather those gears for rotor number 3. They're 1 of 4. Blue Alliance up to 3 out of 4. Their teams on the ground, cycling back and forth. 192 GRT in that loading zone, in the retrieval zone, and their alliance partner, Barnes Robotics, waiting their turn. GRT out of the way, pushing past the fuel, and Barnes Robotics lining up for that new fresh gear. MA Bears, they're sliding back along. They got a gear in their machine, looking to deliver that to their Red Alliance. Airship, Blue Alliance, they delivered that last gear, and now their third rotor's up and running. The Blue Alliance furthers that lead to 156. There's over a minute remaining, and these teams, Blue Alliance now trying to get their 4th rotor and increase those rankings even more. Blue Alliance really looking to move up with these rankings. We got 15 seconds left before these robots are ready to climb aboard. 751, Barnes Robotics flying across the field into that retrieval zone. Can't quite line up. Getting a little bit of interference from the Red Alliance robot, but Barnes Robotics grabs the gear and makes their way back across the field. Blue Alliance only needs maybe not even any more gears. Only one more gear potentially to get the 4th rotor up and running. They've got all the gears they need, and rotor number 4 is up and running for the Blue Alliance, earning the Blue Alliance an additional ranking point. Red Alliance only trailing by 11 points. They've got 2 robots up in the air. Red Alliance nearly taking the lead with Blue Alliance, has 2 robots, 3 robots pulling in the lead with 346, and an extra ranking point as time expires. All 6 robots in the air at the end of qualifications on day number 1 here at the Silicon Valley Regional. We've got your official scores to match number 63. It's the Blue Alliance crossing the finish line first with a score of 346. Red Alliance 285. All 3 of those blue teams hopping their way up, making a big jump in the rankings. One of our highest scoring penalty-free matches of the day. Not quite our highest, but we've had a great game. Stay tuned. We're going to be bringing you some awards in just a few minutes here on the field.